Hi everybody. Welcome to CastorsCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil with an all-new toy of the day here on our live YouTube channel. So happy to have you guys here today. What do we got? So we wrapped up our look at Marvel Legends over the last week or so. So you can take a look at the Build-A-Bear Ursa Major Wave. We did it in a bunch of parts, so you can go back and check out the individual figures in some cases. So go to CastorsCorner.com for a full gallery of this figure as well as our past archive. You can follow us. We are at Castors Corner on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. And check out the Cornercast podcast. We were late this week. We had to do a couple scrubs and make sure that we didn't miss anything. Jesse and DJ, we have fun when we podcast, and so it does require a few passes before it can go out to the public, because we are so used to talking to each other in all different ways. So, but it is up now. It is up as of right now. You can download it. You can view it. It's only about 12 hours late, so it's pretty good. I mean, consistently. And we've got a few more coming up. Sunny's in the can. Sunny Plays with Toys, so we're excited about that one. And then I got two more that we're working out our times for the next week, so I'm not going to announce them until we're actually recorded. So go to subscribe to that and hit the subscribe button down below. It's somewhere in the corner here or here or here or here. Subscribe. So what do we have to talk about today? Well, we did a Castors Corners Beginnings video a couple of weeks ago. And it was about this line that I continue to buy to this day. This is an original 1983-82 He-Man figure. His faithful steed, right? I guess his partner in crime is Battle Cat. Battle Cat has been part of the He-Man line since its inception. A repainted cat from the Big Jim line or Action Force or whatever they called it back then. Repainted, green tire with yellow stripes and armor that looks like a lobster, a face with really no, it's got detail. This face is great. This one, however, okay, I get it. It kind of looks like the cartoon. They did a good job representing that, but these guys just never really captured the look of the cartoon. So fast forward to 2020, and they announced the Origins line, and I pick up this Battle Cat, which is an improvement because in the cartoon, he's got eyes. This one doesn't have painted eyes. This one does, because Mattel wanted to save costs because they reused the mold. Didn't want to paint more details than they had to. Didn't get it right. But this one got it right with real cat's eyes shining through the mask. Great. Looks great, right? But hitting stores this week at Target is this guy. So this is the new Battle Cat from Masters of the Universe. What do they call it now? Revelations. We took a look at the Skellige a couple weeks ago, and now we have a Battle Cat. Thanks to our friend James. James, thank you so much. Appreciate you hitting us up so that we can put this on the channel. But I bought it from him. But yes, he offered up his so that I could do the video, which is amazing. I'm trying to see. Yeah, no. The Origins one does not have an articulated jaw at all. It's just a standard head that we're used to from the original. This new Battle Cat, however, to give you an idea of scale, he's a little bit bigger. To give you an idea, so this is the He-Man from the 80s, right? Foot to foot, kind of dwarfs it. And this is He-Man on top of it, like that. So it shows you how much bigger this thing is. He's just massive. Which is great. It's great. It's great to have a giant, it just gives you an idea of scale for the head right there. And then next to it, it just literally dwarfs this one when they're standing next to each other. It almost stands like a full figure above it. So this thing's pretty big. It's got great articulation. It's got it's got more articulation. So this Battle Cat had knees here, over here. It had elbows, but no foot pad. articulation, had hips and shoulders so that you could, have him rear up if you wanted to. The tail is articulated. The head is articulated. Is the mouth? Oh yeah, no, the mouth is. The mouth on this one is articulated. So you can open it slightly. Like that's not, well, that's pretty good. It's not much of an open, but it's not bad. This big guy, we've had a lot of criticism and a lot of angry fanboys about the new Revelation cartoon, but I don't really care because, you can't judge something until you actually see it. And it's 2021, so, we can be a little more equal opportunity. This one has articulated tail, has hips, knees, plus the hawk back here and the foot. It's got shoulders, elbows, wrists, so you can really get a decent amount of articulation out of this guy versus the older ones. It does look really good. Neck articulation, independent head articulation as well, so the neck and the head can bend. Full saddle on here, looks really good. Love the colors. The inside of my package did rub off the paint on his button right here, but I couldn't see that until I opened him up because that was the inside package piece. And then finally, the armor does come off. So you do get, as they call it on the box, a cringer in addition. It's got belts just like the old one. Pop it and then pull it. Do the face. Oops. Yeah, that helmet's pretty far away. Let's see if I can get it. Because, it's not a review unless Khalil drops something. Oh, it's coming. There we go. It's almost there. There we go. Okay. So, you can see he is a pretty big cat here. Pretty good articulated tail. Ball joint plus a hinge joint. So, it's pretty good. He's got 3 sections. Whereas this one is a solid body. And, of course, the old one, the cheap one, Mattel did solid body. This one has a few articulation points. Might be on par a little bit with classics. So you can kind of move him, kind of turn him a little bit. So you've got a little bit of movement so he can rear up and twist. So it's pretty good. And then my helmet also had a giant piece of plastic stuck to it that had to peel off. But the matte finish on the helmet is gorgeous. The eyes, it just gives a lot more character to the figure, I think. And then finally, the reveal to turn him into Cringer. Now, here's the thing. Cringer, like his name, is supposed to cringe. He's supposed to be a little bit of a scaredy cat. I just see a kind of noble kind of look to him there, to be honest with you. I don't see a very sad face here, which is unfortunate because that would have been cool to actually make him look a little bit scared. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I think he's pretty stoic there. He's not too scared, and he can open his mouth. Very, very bright red paint on the inside. I'm trying to see. He will take up the entire photo box. That shows you. Tail to face hits both walls. So he's pretty big, whereas this one only fills up about half the space. So he's a pretty big boy here. I like it. I like it. He's not as bright lime green. He's a lot more of a muted green, which is probably closer to the cartoons. I really like it. It sets him apart from the other two. And knowing that this is specific to him, I wonder if they do Panther, I wonder if they would do an alternate face. I know the classic idea is Battle Cat and Panther should be the same cat, but I think for once, I think Cringer should get his own head. Everything else can be the same. Just give Panther, if you're going to do him, Mattel, just give him a different face. It would just look so much cooler to have that different face. I personally think this would also make a great Snow Meow next to the Ultimates line for Super 7, to be honest with you. So paint him white, shave down that saddle a little bit in a couple places, and you've got a really good Snow Meow. It'd be pretty big because the Ultimates line is a little bit bigger. So, and Snowman of Hook Mountain will be a little bit bigger. So, if he goes on clearance or if he goes on sale, yeah, I can't say I'm not going to buy another one and possibly repaint him. Should be a straight, simple repaint. Just cover up the eyes. But anyway, so there he is. New Battle Cat from Mattel. Masters of the Universe. Revelation. The helmet also fits on pretty well. Never mind. It seemed like it clicked into place. If you get the ears in the right spot, let's see. Yeah, it does actually hold on pretty good if you get it, clip it in the right place. And I think that looks pretty bad, pretty cool. And if you can rear him up like coming at you, like that would be good. I'm not sure honestly if I'm gonna get more than this. I say I don't want any more. It's He-Man. Am I gonna check out He-Man? Maybe. Do I really want Mossman? Yes. And then like the dominoes start to fall. Well, if I've got He-Man, then I need Skeletor. If I've got Mossman, Teela looks pretty badass in the new show. Kind of want Teela. So am I gonna get Teela? And I don't know if I can cherry pick a Masters of the Universe line. So we'll see how deep I go. Skelegod here is still. I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna return him. I've got I can watch the show and then decide. But he just doesn't hold much for me. But this Battle Cat is just stunning. So you can check out a full gallery on castorscorner.com. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast, which was 12 hours late, but still an amazing episode with Jesse and DJ. Sunny Plays with Toys next week. And more. And hit that, follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. And hit that subscribe button down below because as we say every night here on the channel, the more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you and build up this community and be good to each other. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate all the support. And we'll see you tomorrow night for another Toy of the Day here on castorscorner.com.